What happened to Spikeball after Shark Tank? In the final episode of Shark Tank Season 6, Chris Ruder stepped into the tank with a fun outdoor game called Spikeball. He asked the Sharks for a $500,000 investment in exchange for 10% ownership of his business. Spikeball looks like a mix of volleyball and foursquare. The game comes in a kit that includes a small yellow ball and a round net. 2 teams of 2 hit the ball off the net, trying to win points. The game is fast, fun, and you can play it anywhere, from the beach to the backyard. It costs about $14 to make one Spikeball set, and Chris was selling each one for $59.99. That's a pretty good profit. Chris had also purchased the rights to Spikeball after it had been forgotten for years and gave it a fresh start. He even started hosting tournaments and building a community of fans. While some Sharks laughed and enjoyed the game, most didn't want to buy a share or make a deal. But Dame and John saw something special and offered $500,000 for 25% of the company. Chris made a smart counteroffer, and they agreed on 20% ownership. It looked like a deal had been made. But here's the twist. The deal never closed. After the show, Chris and Damon's team had different ideas. Damon wanted to make a Spider-Man Spikeball set, but Chris thought that would make the game look like just a toy. He wanted Spikeball to be seen as a real sport, so the deal was cancelled, even before the episode aired. But Chris didn't give up. The show was watched by more than 7 million people, and product sales exploded. People started buying Spikeball everywhere. Chris stayed focused on building the brand as a sport, not just a game, and it worked. Spikeball had grown into a multi-million-dollar business, earning $19 million in annual sales. The company hired over 40 employees and even started working with USA Spikeball to run over 100 tournaments every year. The product is now sold on Amazon, in sports stores, and on the Spikeball website. In 2022, the first ever Round Net World Championships were held in Belgium. There's even talk about making it an Olympic sport one day. It was made in the USA using 100% recycled plastic and designed for longer rallies. Today, Spikeball has sold over 1 million sets. The business is now worth more than $50 million. Even though the Sharks didn't get a piece of the company, Chris still came out a winner.